G'day, here we are in Colin Alexander's hangar at Tauranga Airport, and we're going to do his member's profile. When did you start flying, Colin?
I started flying in the early 80s, in Africa, mostly unofficially, in GA and microlights, not very much in microlights, though I never had time for that. My background is mainly search and rescue, and so I was involved in air ambulance work, helicopter rescue, more than anything else.
Did you actually fly the helicopters?
Yeah, I did, but I flew mostly with the Air Force as well, in the new Air Force helicopters, so that was always good fun. But the flying of them was good fun, but hanging underneath them was even better fun.
And your engineering skills, where did they come about from?
I started as an apprentice engineer way back in 1976 odd. I started off as an apprentice tool die and jig maker, qualified as that, and then became a qualified engineer some years later, a certificated engineer. And I've just expanded on that, doing qualifications through the years in things like quality assurance, aircraft inspection, and that sort of thing. And I'm in the process now of sitting my exams for licensed aircraft maintenance engineer.
Okay. And you import the Aquila trikes, don't you?
The best light aircraft to fly, the most fun with your pants on. The Aquila weight shift aircraft, manufactured by Solar Wings in South Africa. Being Solar Wings New Zealand, what I do is I assemble a lot of it. Some of it I make and some of it assemble. It's a conglomerate of parts from all over the world, but fundamentally the wing etc. comes from South Africa, and it's a well-proven machine with over 2,500 that flying in South Africa alone. We've had 2 Aquilas fly around the world, so they're well-proven, well-tested, and great fun.
And what do you do here in the workshop today? Mainly you fix engines, or?
In the workshop,
talk a lot.
We talk a lot, we drink a lot of tea and coffee, we put up a lot with a lot of people's nonsense. There's a particular person that hangs across the road with a Quicksilver. He's a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, good on you.
Yeah.
Good on you.
We work mostly on Rotax engines. I'm the only Rotax repair authority in New Zealand. So we specialize in Rotax engines, so we try to become more and more efficient at working on them. We build planes, we repair planes, and we do a lot of aircraft inspection as well. As well as that, I also try to help out with instructor training and instructor renewals and pilot renewals. So if people want to sit their exams and that sort of thing, I try to help out as much as I can.
Oh, good. Oh, well, we'll have a quick look at Colin's trike now, and we'll go from there.
The engine is a 2-stroke 65 horsepower Rotax 582. It's an oil injected engine. Damn reliable power plant. Keeps this plane flying all the time without any trouble. A trouble-free engine, touch wood. And you'll notice when you look at this engine that while I'm not using it, I keep the air filter covered and the muffler closed off. That's to stop any moisture ingress into the engine, causing rust on the crankshaft. Obviously I'm a mechanical person, so you get an extra lesson in engineering at the same time as looking at the plane. The propeller on this aircraft is an aero prop from Czechoslovakia. Unfortunately it's rather dirty at the moment from flying, but you'll notice that it's actually got Q-tips on the end of the propeller, so it's got little curvy bits. Very stylish, very sexy, but it certainly quietens the aeroplane down and makes the propeller more efficient by capturing the propeller tip vortex. The aircraft incorporates the latest electronic digital instrumentation, which has both engine management facilities and your flying instruments all in one. It's a very light unit with airspeed indicator, altimeter, rev counter, vertical speed indicator, exhaust gas temperatures, coolant temperatures, glide ratios, instantaneous and accumulated fuel usage, battery voltage, flight duration, engine hours, the whole lot, all on a very light instrument. So it's a very useful thing for a microlight.
I want one.
Grant wants one. As well as that, we have a digital radio which I've installed on the panel, which just clips in and clips out, so it's easy to use. It's actually taking power from the aircraft battery, so I can't run out of batteries. That is interfaced to over here, the voice activated intercom system, which is really useful because it gives you nice quiet flying. Through helmets, always wear helmets when you're flying a microlight. It's always a good thing to protect your brain, and it's also a lot warmer in the winter. I wear a helmet not to protect my brain, but to keep my head warm because I don't have much hair to do that for me. And with a good headset inside the helmet. It always makes for comfortable flying. The wing fabric on this aircraft incorporates Kevlar thread, as you notice, running through the wing fabric. This is the only microlight in New Zealand that incorporates this sort of technology and makes for a very, very strong fabric wing without any stretch, and keeps the wing form in an excellent shape. So it's very useful to have such a well-developed, high-technology wing. You will also notice that the aircraft has the registration LUV. I think that's all self-explanatory, and the only one in New Zealand, because we love flying.